Hi Nail Fam, I hope that you are doing well. The brand called Gellen sent me over two packages. One was a 12-piece dip collection and the other was a 6-piece dip collection. I will be unboxing both of these for you today and showing you a quick nail tutorial. So if you want to see, please keep watching.
The view.
You do?
Yes.
You're my best view.
Yeah. I like the view. I like the view.
All right, so we're going to get started with the 6-piece dip powder collection. Here is how the packaging looks. That's the front, and then this is the back of the box, giving you a detailed description of the contents that's inside. Very nice packaging. Now, here is the 6-piece collection, and it does come with an information pamphlet giving you instructions on how to use the product, how to remove the product. Inside the collection, you can see that we have our 4 liquids, which is our base, our activator, our top, as well as a brush saver, which is typically standard for a dip powder collection or a starter kit. I know a lot of dip kits, some of them will just have the dip powders and then some will have the dip liquids. We also have a dusting brush included inside this kit as well. You use this to remove excess powder from off of the nail when you are applying the base gel and dip powders to the nails. There's also a mini file or buffer included in this kit. And then we have 6 jars of dip powders, all in beautiful pastel colors, perfect for the spring season as well as the summer season. So I'm going to quickly pop these out, and I'm very happy to see the sizes of the jars because, you know, sometimes I like to do really long nails and it's very difficult to do long nails in the smaller jars. Here's how the jars are looking: silver cap on top. And once you open up the dip powder here, you can see that there is a safety seal on there. I'm just going to take all of the seals off and show you the colors one by one. All right, here is the 6th and final color in this collection. All of the colors are absolutely stunning. I'm going to go ahead and swatch one of the powders on camera for you, just so that you can see how easy it is to apply to the swatch stick. And I'm going to go ahead and apply the base gel, or the base liquid, sorry. And I'm going to go ahead and pat that into the dipping powder. I do remember getting a comment asking why I pat them into the dip powder. When I usually dip, sometimes it pushes the product upwards, so I have a lot of ridges. So that's why I started, you know, just kind of lightly tapping it in there. And as you can see, it's going on pretty smoothly there. We're going to quickly go through all of the swatches, and then we will get into the other dip kit. Absolutely gorgeous colors. Here's a final look at these colors while they are drying. And now we're going to move on to the 12-piece dip powder collection. And this one just comes with dip powders. There's a little brush away brush there, and there's also a little file or buffer here. And then also come with a pamphlet, but I kind of just mashed it up there a second. So these jars are much smaller, and obviously because there are 12 colors, so I guess they put them in smaller jars. I'm going to quickly pop these out, showing you the numbers to the bottom just so you can have an idea of the color and the number for all of the dip powders. And then we're going to go ahead and quickly swatch these as well. All right, we have all the jars lined up, and as you can see, the color scheme of this kit definitely is on the pink, purple, rose kind of colors. And there's a few glitters in here as well, some pretty glitters. So yeah, this is definitely more on the pink kind of color palette going on here. I'm going to swatch these off camera. Here is how all of the swatches are looking. For some reason, I kind of messed up my swatch sticks, so one of them is a little bit taller than the other. Here's how they look in natural sunlight. And I wanted to quickly point out, I did do a review of their gel polish collection, the gel and gel polish collection, and I was looking at both of the colors, and I feel like the dip powders definitely was giving some same color energy as their gel polish collection, and I thought that was really nice. It's good to know that if you wanted to apply gel polish, you can, and if you wanted to, I don't know, match your toes or do something with your nails, you have that dip powder substitute. Anywho, let's get into the nails, this exciting part. So this color I loved the most, and then this little pink nude one I decided to accent with the that turquoise teal. And then I pulled out the Gellen gel polish just in case I needed it to add a little something extra to the nail, but I don't actually end up using it. So we're going to go ahead and use their dip liquids. I will point out that usually dip liquids give, burn my eyes sometimes, and they do cause my nose to get a little bit irritated. And I found that these dip liquids, they were definitely on the milder side. They were not as strong as some other dip liquids that I have used. So shout out to Gellen for that. Keep the formula just the way it is. It worked really well for me. I get started by applying some half cover square tips to my nails, and then I'm just going to seal where I attached the nail to my natural nail and apply my first layer of dip powder. We're going to try to build the apex onto this nail. So I like to just apply a horizontal line, and then we're going to go down the center of the nail and start to build our apex. Also, if you are new to the channel, you may have noticed that I put PT on the screen. That usually means there is plenty talking in this particular video. So just wanted to quickly point that out. Once I am done applying that little seal area, I'm going to dust away the excess powder. And now we're going to go ahead down the center of the nail, and we're going to start to build the apex. With each layer of applying this base gel, I'm getting closer and closer to the side walls, as well as closer and closer to the cuticle. So this is about the third layer I'm thinking of applying this pink, beautiful dip powder to this nail. All right, here is where you can start to see a big difference. I've already applied 5 layers onto the nail. You can see that the apex is slowly starting to build up there, my little speed bump apex. And so far the shaping is not too bad. We have a few lumps and bumps here and there, but we can file that down definitely. All right, so now we're just going to go ahead and dust off that excess, and we're going to finish off by applying one last layer before you move on. And it was at this moment that I spilled this dip powder all over the table, and I was only able to save just a few, and I absolutely love this color. So Gellen, if you are watching, send your girl one large size of this. All right, so here's the shape of the nails, guys. Not too bad. We are now ready to activate these nails. get them nice and hardened, and then we're going to go into some shaping and filing. I usually let my nails dry with the activator for about 3 to 5 minutes. I'll give it a little tap with my brush to see if I can hear that little, that one sound that all nail techs know. And then I will start to file around that cuticle area, try to start to get some shaping. I will file around the sidewalls as well as the free edge. I'm also going to go in with my nail drill or my electric file, whatever you like to call it. And with the sanding band, I'm going to go around that cuticle area and down the entire nail. I do also go in with a 5-in-1 nail bit just to clean up that cuticle area. Make sure that the line is kind of straight as possible. I don't actually show that on camera, but if a 5-in-1 nail drill bit is your best friend when it comes to making sure that that cuticle is nice and snatched. Anywho, so here's how the nails are looking. Not too bad, not too shabby. We do have a few gaps here and there, but we can fix that with some base gel and some top gel. All right, once you are satisfied with how your nails are looking, go ahead and spray it down with some isopropyl alcohol. Give those bad boys a good scrub. Remove all of that excess powder. Let that dry, and then we can move on to the nail art. Now I'm going to be doing some French nails, some side French and also a U French. And to do my French, I'm going to go in with the base gel method, the base gel and dip powder method. I just think this one is definitely much more easier, and it gives me time to do the nail art. If I was using the dip liquid, it would have dried too fast because I have to do so much things. So I'm going to go in with a line art brush. Just going to go down the side of the nail, draw in my side French using some base gel, and then we'll just pour the dip powder onto the base gel. This teal dip powder was definitely one of my favorites. I also love that lavender looking one, that lilac soft lavender one. But anyway, I loved all of the colors that they sent me. And so here's a simple way that you can do your French nails using dip powder. All right, so for my index, I'm going to actually go in with a U French, but this is going to be like a deep U French. I actually really wanted to do a V French, a deep V French, but I'm going to do a V French in another dip powder tutorial. So for this one, again, we're just going to draw in our U French with the base gel once more again using a line art brush. Try to get those lines as crispy and as clean as possible. And then you're just going to go ahead and pour your dip powder onto the nail. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You can't tell me I didn't sculpt this just now with some acrylic just now. Can you? I mean, of course you can tell me because you just watched the video. But anyway, we're just going to pretend that this is exactly a nice fresh set of sculpted acrylic nails. All right. So we're done with that nail for the minute. Now we're going to move on to the other nails. And for my ring finger, we're going to do a little, fake marble onto these nails. And I'm going to apply base gel to the entire nail. I'm going to take a dusting brush this time, and I'm just going to tap some of the different dip powders onto this nail. Now I went back into that 12-piece collection, the little mini ones, and I remembered that there was another glitter in there. This was a pretty pink, silvery kind of glitter going on. And I said, you know what, we're going to use this today because this color, guys, this is from the heavens. This was such a nailgasm. This color is so pretty. If they sell this by itself, I want it by itself. This is so pretty, and it just added that nice touch of elegance to this nail set, all right? So we tap that onto there, and I end up using this seam glittery dip powder onto the pinky finger as well. So I'm going to do another side French on the pinky with the base gel, and then we're going to tap some of this glitter dip acrylic onto there. We're just going to slide back over to the thumb after we have already given this finger a cure. I think I didn't, if I haven't cured it yet, I think that's, you know what, I didn't cure it. You know why? Because when I was applying the dip powder, some of it actually went onto the blue part. So I think I should have cured it before. But anyway, I didn't cure it, and I decided I wanted to go add a little line to this, give it a nice little crispy glitter outline to it as well. So here's how that looked. If you wanted to add multiple lines of different dip powder to your nails, you could just draw the line with the base gel, give it a flash cure first, then move on to the next line, and so forth and so forth. I will be doing some more tutorials showing you some more line work with dip powder. But this was so easy, guys. So easy. I know people don't really like, some people I should say, have commented that they don't really care for dip powder, they don't really like it. But I just think you have to be really creative and patient. And try your best to try to make it look a lot like acrylic nails. So I'm dusting off the excess powder here. We're almost just about done. We're just going to add some more base gel and some more little line art, not line art, some nail art to the nails to make them look nice and pretty. So bear with me just for a few more minutes. We are almost done. Now for the nails that I'm not adding any nail art to, I'm just going to go in with a final layer of top gel. I'm using top gel and not the dip top. And I will need to cure this afterwards. I'm going in with the top gel because it's just going to make sure that everything is nice and smooth. All right. For my ring finger, that layer of wet top gel, I'm just going to go ahead and add some gold flakes to this nail. And now for my final fingers, I'm going to pull out some bling. So I'm going to apply some top gel to these nails. And then we're just going to put down some flat back rhinestones onto that index finger. And then we're going to go in with a charm and some rhinestones on that middle finger. All right, guys, here's a final look at this nail set. Just going to file around the edges just to make sure we have some crisp lines as well as that free edge. And I am basically done with this nail set. So a huge thank you to Gellen for sending over these amazing dip powders. Hope you guys enjoyed this fun tutorial. Let me know what you think of this nail set down in the comment section. Instagram really was showing me some love on this nail set. So I don't know. You guys seem to love the wild set of nails. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.